person's not the type that I want to deal with. And third element is what is again part of appearance. It's called grooming. So what is grooming? Hair, skin, the kind of makeup that you're wearing. Does the perfume matter? Yes, of course. So somebody may be dressed really well, but if they're not smelling good, that impression's not going to last. So first impression is formed in 3 seconds. We look at 3 things: clothing, grooming and body language. But ye to ho gaya first 3 seconds. So the visual impression is created before you even get an ability to speak. Okay? But can first impressions change? It can, provided you get a second opportunity. आज के दिन में क्या है? What's that one resource that we don't have at all? One resource which we don't have. Time. Exactly. Okay. Now put yourself in the interviewer's shoe. They have one position to close. They have 20 candidates. Do you think if the first candidate walks in, doesn't impress them, they'll be like, no problem, come back tomorrow, I'm waiting for you? No. This doesn't work, next. This doesn't work, next. Okay. Because time is so important today, we are creating these snap judgments about people. This concept of image management is fairly new in India. It's about 10 years today. पहले इसका कोई importance नहीं था because we still had time. But today, because of intense competition, and competition is just with Indian companies today, it's on a global level. So the jobs that you are trying to apply for, people from anywhere in the world can come and apply for those jobs. So competition has become at such a global level that creating that brand, that impression in a matter of seconds has become important. Do we all agree? So has it happened, you meet someone, first impression is wow. Okay, so I was just telling sir that I live near Oshiwara. So you would know that a lot of these struggling actors, models, they would live there. So I'd gone to the gym, which is very close to Infinity Mall in Andheri, if you know. And I went to the gym one day and I see this guy. Very good looking, very handsome. First impression was at least a 9 on 10. But unfortunately, I heard that person talk. Goes down and full impression ka kachra, because first impression is great, but after that you don't have the knowledge or intelligence or substance to manage or to keep that perception alive. Or I'm sure we've met so many people, first time hum milte hai, possibly they're wearing very simple clothes, you know, open footwear, dress is not very nice, personality is not very nice. But when we start talking to them, we are like, wow, you know, this person is so successful, it's such an amazing person. Does that happen? We've all had that experience. तो आज के दिन में ये चलेगा कि बहुत सारा substance है, लेकिन style नहीं है. What will happen? Very knowledgeable, very intelligent, everything is there, but unfortunately style is not there. What will happen? Excellent. जो first impression, जो opportunities है, हम convert ही नहीं कर पाएंगे if we don't impress the person in the first impression. Possibly they don't give us that opportunity to showcase our skills and knowledge. Or there's a lot of style, but there's no substance. Become like that model. First impression, and then after that it goes zoom down. So today's world, we need both. We need substance, okay? Because our confidence comes when we have substance, we have experience, we have knowledge. However, we also need to package that substance, and that is where the style and the personal brand comes into play. Ladies, you've heard of this brand called Forest Essentials. What are they selling? What our grandmothers have told us to use for years? So rose water, which is available at a regular chemist for 50 rupees, Forest Essential has branded it, and they sell that one rose, rose toner for 1,000 rupees. Still people go and buy it. So is it all about what is in it, or is the branding improving the value of that commodity? It's the branding. We get a Bisleri bottle. What is the difference? The same bottle without this wrapper, I will give it to you at 10. But the minute there is this branding, it's going to cost you 20. Which one will you buy? 20, because it's branded. So when any commodity is branded, उसका जो वैल्यू है हमारे मन में इंक्रीज हो जाता है. That is why we can buy sports shoes of 500 rupees near the station, but we still go to a Nike store and spend 5,000-7,000 rupees. It's not only for the quality, but it's also for the brand. So the minute we are branded, our value in the eyes of others go up. And in those few seconds, we need to impress people, make the most of our time. Make sense? Right? So what do you understand by this word called perception? Perfect. Excellent. What else? Thinking, your point of view, your opinion, okay? The way he or she talks. So let's say in these people, there are a lot of people who you've not had a one-on-one conversation, but you already have an impression about them. Maybe the person asked too many questions in the class and you're like, okay, he's this kind of person. Maybe someone's very shy and coy and without even speaking you've decided she's this kind of person. So you don't even have to have a conversation before you create perceptions. Is it fair to do this? No. But that's how our brains are wired. जब हम जंगल में थे with wild animals, it was survival of the, right? So there's a dense jungle, you're walking alone in this dense jungle, and there's a ferocious tiger staring at you. You can't say, no, I cannot judge a book by its cover. No, this is not fair. Sorry, you don't have that option. And because of that same thing, even today when we are meeting people, we are constantly picking up, we call it another word today, the vibe. Right? So I didn't get the right vibe, or I got the right vibe. That is perception. Now, perceptions are dangerous. You agree? Yeah. Okay. So how many of you bake? Like, do you all know how to bake cakes? Anyone here who bakes cake? Wow, so many. Good. So you know who to reach out to, okay, when you're hungry. So there's a nice big chocolate cake that someone has baked. Okay, lovely, nice chocolate cake. So I have cut one slice of that chocolate cake and I eat it and I said, fantastic. What a lovely chocolate cake. Great job done. But he possibly cut another part of that chocolate cake and he gets this piece that is fudgy and dry and he says, yuck, this is one of the worst chocolate cakes that I've eaten. Who is right? I am right based on my experiences. He is right based on his experiences. But that one slice of the cake, I've decided the quality of the entire cake. He has taken a small piece. Based on the quality of that piece, he has decided the quality of the entire cake. That is perception. One part of behavior, we decide how the person is. So somebody did really well in a presentation. You just see that, wow, this guy is really confident. But the same person is fighting in the middle of the corridor with someone, another person will think, kaisa aadmi hai? Who is right, who is wrong? There's no answer. But आपने जो experience, देखा है, based on that, you have jumped into a perception. So perceptions are dangerous, but the fact is, even without realizing, we are creating perceptions about people. Make sense? Okay. So first impression is formed in 3 seconds. We decide a lot of things: personality, confidence, visual authority. क्या हम trustworthiness 3 seconds में decide कर सकते हैं? No? Everyone says no? All right. So, this will never happen, but just in case. You are going to get operated. You're in the operation theater and a doctor has to come and cut your body open and perform a surgery on you. When you reach the operation theater, he's like, hey, I'm a doctor, I'm going to cut you open. But I'm telling you, he's the best doctor. He's the best doctor in America. He's come to do your surgery. Will you allow him to cut your body open? But what if he came like this? So are you seeing the power of visual communication and the power of perception? When there is a particular profile, so when you say doctor, even without realizing, आपके मन में एक skeleton बन गया what a doctor needs to be like. If the person fits into that, you accept them. If they don't fit, you struggle to accept them, and that's why impressions may not convert. So all I'm saying is, doesn't mean now from today we forget what our projects are and what our books are and only care about impression. No, that's not the point. But even without realizing हम impressions बना रहे, from today hopefully we'll be a little more conscious of the impressions that we are creating. Anyone has any questions at this point? Okay, great. So now we'll talk about the big topic, that is personal branding. Alright. So let's talk about one person who I personally think has done a great job when it comes to personal branding. Okay, so Mr. Narendra Modi.